Hey guys, it's Jared Cook here. I'm with the Perry Company. We're looking at the Fortress product line that is manufactured, designed, and distributed by the Perry Company. I got a couple of pieces here I want to show, but we're going to focus on one today that'll be really interesting. First, we're going to start off with the Farm and Ranch roof. We've had that for years and years. It's a great two-piece top that you can depend on every day of the week. We've got a DOT laminated safety glass right here. We love the design. Really nice piece. The clarity on it is amazing. Now what we're going to talk about today is we're going to talk about half doors, right? And you look at this and you go, that's not a half door, it's a full door. Well, that's the modular upgrade that we've come up with. This modular upgrade takes what thousands of people have purchased as a lower half door, and we take that upper panel off, and now we can put on this modular upgrade that really allows you to complete that cab, okay? Few things to talk about there. If you purchased lower half doors before January of 2021, you're gonna have a Gen 1 or Gen 2 hinge style. We're going to get into a little bit more explanation, but long story short, you will need to purchase the Gen 3 hinge style for this to work. Okay. The other thing that you'll probably notice if you already have the lower half doors is that you don't have this handle, nor do you have the holes for it. We're going to supply you with a template that precisely marks where you need to drill those holes. Takes you about 10 minutes to do it. A couple of other functions or features that we're going to show today on this upper half door is the vent window. It's going to open 5 to 6 inches, get nice airflow inside the unit. And then we're also going to look at the main window. This is the first and only that I've seen outside of OEM doors that allows you to roll that window down, get it out of the way, and we've passed as much as a 5-gallon bucket through. Communication just opens up and it allows you to pass whatever you need to through that window. So let's go inside the cab and take a closer look at the functions of this door. All right guys, we're inside the cab, and I want to touch on, the very first thing I want to touch on is this hinge system. So this is a Gen 3 hinge system. We will show a picture of that in our edited video. If your hinge system doesn't look exactly like that, then go ahead and give us a call and we'll talk to you about the various generations of this hinge. But that's something that's going to be necessary for all of this to work properly. When we talk about the window system, we have the main window and we have these window tracks at the front and the rear of that window. This is the first window that I know of in the aftermarket that will allow you to roll that window up and down, and it allows for a ton of space, which I'll show here in just a minute when we come back to that. These window tracks, 14 gauge powder coated steel with a nice edge trim that is meant to wear over time. I would say that this edge trim is going to last several years before it needs to be replaced. And the other thing I love about this window track and this design is that we built in some adjustability. And I've worked with a lot of sliding windows in the past, and one of the things I was always challenged on is really getting something to track well every time. This adjustability allows you to really fine-tune that adjustment to where you get the proper motion each and every time. When we talk about this vent window, again, it's going to open up about 5 or 6 inches, which I think is great. It's going to give you plenty of airflow into the cab. We have some custom hinges along with the latch here, and we'll show you the fit and function of that here in just a minute. Actually, I'll go ahead and close the door and we'll just get to it. So when you're rolling down this window, you're going to simply undo the latch and you're going to bring this window down, again giving you a lot of space, unlike the aftermarket doors that I've seen, to be able to pass communication or things through this space. When you look at the vent window, we're going to unlatch it and simply bring it out. You can get quite a bit of airflow coming through that vent window. We think this is going to be a really sleek part of the design. As we go back to this main window, I'm really excited about it. There's nothing in the market that I've seen, again, in the aftermarket that you can actually get your body outside of. We've got a 5-gallon bucket that fits, you know, right through, and it just works really, really well. So if you guys have any questions about the design features, if you'd like to purchase the product, call us here at the Perry Company. We'd love to help you. Thanks.